Hola Aries, how are you guys doing? Fire sign, sun, moon, rising. Thanks for joining me and taking this time to sit with me. Liking and subscribing, talking about it, sharing the word, everything you've done to help promote me. And I'm grateful and I can see it and I'm happy. You make me happy. Thank you. Got a 4-card spread here for you guys. First one being you, 3 underneath is things to pay attention to, messages from divine that maybe you don't see or that you are seeing but you're maybe not looking at, right? Or things that are coming your way that you're maybe scared of, right? So just got a quick little piece of a song that I feel like you might be singing to yourself, right? Or maybe perhaps someone is singing to you.
And I will wait for you. And I will wait for you.
So just leave it there. That's I Will Wait by Mumford and Sons. Really good song. Okay, so here. Well, you're starting your spread off as accepting yourself. So clearly you have learned a karmic lesson, a big change that has moved you. Perhaps you have finally did something and achieved something that you didn't think was possible. And you're like, I feel good about myself, which is amazing that you're not stuck here. You're flying right now as a butterfly. And in order to be a butterfly, you got to go through chaos and survival mode and everything mode, right, to get to the butterfly. And here I feel before you were able to leave the Eight of Swords, that self-loathing and judging yourself harshly, not forgiving yourself. Because when judgment is upright, it's breaking free, right? It's rising up. And it's the opposite of the Eight of Swords. So clearly this has been a battle for you, and it's major arcana, which is also big karmic lessons, big life lessons, things that are going to change you. Not things that you're just going to read a book and learn a lesson. It's not quite like that at all, right? You're searching for that inner guidance, that inner truth. You're searching for your voice on the inside, the deep sense of knowing the answers. You're diving deep within is what you're doing. Again, with the major arcana, this is Virgo energy here with the Hermit. And what I'm hoping is that while that you're in hermit mode, that you're not judging yourself. I feel like you've come out of that. Now you're in the hermit stages of you've accepted yourself, you've forgiven yourself, you love yourself again, and you've gotten through this judgment. In here you've got the Fool in reverse, another major arcana. This is a big one, guys. Big one. Either you were not treating yourself very good, or someone else. Maybe during that time of self-loathing and hatred and calling yourself down with the Eight of Swords when it's upright, and now you've finally gotten out of that. But during that time, you may have done some things to yourself or the things around you that you regret. Where it puts you into that mode where you're seeking for, like, acceptance and forgiveness, right? Forgiveness. Let's see what else we got here. Empty. Feeling empty. Well, that goes hand in hand with the Judgment in reverse, with the Empress in reverse. Whoa, guys. Pretty much all major arcana spread here. To me, that says a lot. Big change. big truth, something happened. And you've grown from it. Fell off the track a bit. And now trying to clean it up. Because the leading card is you accepting yourself. And freeing yourself, right? Then here we've got Temperance in reverse. That's Sagittarius energy. And when she's in reverse, she's been like pushed too far. Patience has run thin. So for some of you, perhaps being in a relationship when someone is totally taking advantage of you and not thinking of you, and you feel empty. You feel unloved. You feel, you know, hurt. And like, you're just like, you know what, I'm finally, I can't do this anymore. It's hurting too much. The 8 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're working very hard. You've put so much work into it. You're home, right? Perhaps you're trying to navigate through life and accomplish this job, this schooling, this education, while dealing with things that have haunted you. Perhaps maybe this has helped you see that you are worthy and that you don't have to second guess yourself. The fact that you don't need to sit here and judge yourself and call yourself down and being impatient with yourself, right? Unless it's someone who's being impatient with you, and it has to do with home. Very articulate, hard worker. Like when you go into it, you're not doing a half-assed job. You put everything into it, but you got burnt out. Daughter of Swords too. She's got that mental energy that doesn't rest, right? And with fire and air, they don't put each other out, right? Eight of Cups is not walking away in reverse. That's upright. This is hanging on. It's like baggage, emotional baggage. But yet you're pushing through so hard and you've got so much drive and you're trying to work so hard. Again, with the 7 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. So you've got 6, 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles. So maybe whatever it is that you went into, you invested a lot. And then feeling like you've got debt now, perhaps. Feeling like you've got too many bills. Perhaps maybe doing too much along the way. While you get into that state of inside where you don't love yourself and you want to numb hurt, you want to numb pain. And that's things that fall into play where the reckless behavior, where you're doing things that you shouldn't be doing because you know it's going to cause more problems later. And then you'll have to clean up later, and then you'll feel no guilt later. It's like, but you've put so much work into this already, and it's like, hey, I gotta stop myself now. Like, I can't do this anymore. Well, there's the devil. Speak of the devil. This is hot feet. This is excessive behavior. This is playfulness. This could be addictions. And when we buckle under pressure sometimes, that happens. But it's how you pull yourself out of it Do not hate yourself. Understand you did this because you fell off track, but you picked yourself back up and you got through it. And you fixed it. It's like, here's the magician, right? He's got it all. He's got his thoughts, his mind, his emotions, his spirit, and he lives well. He's living good. He's got that eternal raw strength that he's learned, right? He's learned something. He's gained from this. His path is more straight. He's more centered. Let's like flipping all these cards around. Turning the Empress, the Temperance card, and the Judgment card upright. Turn your 8 of Cups upright too, so that you walk away from this, because you have worked so hard for whatever it is that you're doing here. So let's get you some fairy advice. Let's not play with the devil, okay? And Aries, fire, and being quiet. Yet you're fire, but yet reclusive and inverted, and here's your card. The bad dragon. Number 3. The key word is also judgment. Okay? We gotta turn this upright. The bad dragon indicates that another or a part of you is being chastised. Look within. Is it you chastising yourself or another, or maybe you have a judgment upon a situation? View a situation from all sides and ask what message it has for you. Release all judgment of yourself or another or a particular situation. For who are you to judge? You draw to yourself the events of your life. You must alone take responsibility for all that happens in your life. All is but a lesson. What have you learned? Be easier on yourself and others. After all, even a dragon can have a bad day once in a while. What lessons have you brought into your life? Happiness, sadness? Is it through your own powers and manifestation that bring these to you? Your thought patterns and corresponding actions are responsible for your world. What you have thought and done in the past has manifested in the present. So, what do you want to change in your present life? What do you want to manifest into your future? Can you see that your life is a story in which you get to write the next page and the page after that? The past is just a lesson in which we learn. You are done with it now. Take the information that you acquired from the past and move forward. Leave any fears, guilt, or anger in the past. There is no need to carry any judgment into the present and future. Fear, anger, guilt, and judgment only serve to keep you anchored in the past. Accept that you are given a lesson and learn from it. Move on. Wow. I love you guys. Let yourself off the hook today, right? Exactly. You have worked so hard. You have done so much. Stop beating yourself up and stop pushing yourself down. Or if the fool being reversed, someone else is doing it to you, get the hell out. You can do it. It's possible. Yes, the small, like the debts or whatever, the houses, like the material things can all be replaced. But what can't be replaced is this. You gotta fix this. You gotta fix this here. Okay? Massive growth here, massive change, but it's also that you diving deep within yourself to look for the answers to, right? At the same time, it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to deal with this alone. You can ask for help. It's okay. We tell our children that. We tell our friends that. Why didn't you ask for help? Why didn't you say something? I never thought. It's letting down the guards. And stop being so direct with just one thing, because just like we have 7 chakras, they all play a role in what we do, right? So it's everything else on the outside that plays in a role to be harmoniously flowing together, right? So take care, guys. Look inside. Go outside. Sit in the ocean. Put your feet in the sand. Sit in the trees. Go for a swing at the park. It's okay. Do it with somebody. You don't have to be alone. Or perhaps you need to be alone. But if you're feeling empty, right? Bless you guys, and I talk soon, okay? Take care.